Welcome back everyone to Let's Play Rule the Waves as the United States Navy. After the big Battle of Cape Cod, some people said I should have called it the Battle of Boston. I have some regrets. That wouldn't have been a bad name. It definitely was closest to Cape Cod, and I like the reason why I'm so focused on Cape Cod, in case you're wondering, is because of the Jaws movies, which are, I think at least the original took place off of Cape Cod. Am I crazy? Or I just remember the fact that Steven Spielberg built some kind of small movie theater there, or so. I don't know. Look, I just had something floating around my brain about Cape Cod, and that was the motivation. So it was a very simple thing. Anyway, we can see that our North American East Coast fleet, it is under repair. It's going to take a while to get all those ships back. Not a single ship survived that battle without damage, at least of the capital ships. Just looking at the numbers again, it's just really impressive because we came in down 2-1, and I think it's fair to say we came in even on tonnage, but we walked away so supreme in terms of what tonnage sunk. So I'm just guessing that even though 2-1 or whatever, that it was slightly under 2-1. I mean, slightly more than, no, yeah, under 2-1. So it was like 1.8 to 1, or who knows. I just made that number up. I didn't do any calculations, but I think the tonnage works out to about even, 2-1. Wait, no. The tonnage works out to probably about even. Yes, just even, not 2-1. But the ship's tonnage sunk is just a huge... Okay, let's move on. You guys understand what I'm saying, I hope. Now, we still have this invasion going on, yet we are being blockaded, which is probably not good for this. So I'm going to move a few ships, as we already saw last time, back from the Caribbean. And I don't have any ships on the west coast. Why? Because I saw that I mean, I do, but they're cruisers. I saw that the British weren't really putting any ships there, and, well, they shouldn't be able to at this point, because we just sank a lot of their ships. Now, this is a travesty if we can't force some kind of invasion event in Northeast Asia. It's 54 destroyers to nothing. What I'm going to do is even move those 7 destroyers out. I mean, 7 cruisers out. What? I don't think we have any purpose for them there anymore. And we do... Oh, the Galveston? Yeah, I think we're going to do a shift. We're going to move you guys to the west. And we're going to move you guys to the Caribbean. Do I have any other in the Caribbean cruisers? No, I don't. So we'll move you to the Caribbean. I'm going to close this. I'm going to cancel. I'm only going to move 3 of them to the Caribbean, which should be enough to prevent anything going on over there. So we'll have 5 in the west coast just to make sure, just to play things safe. But that's a lot of ships. Well, and we'll leave the 2 Grand Rapids because those are great ships. I don't mind having those involved. We'll leave those in Northeast Asia. Okay, so let's advance and see what happens. Interested by, well, they all are allies. We don't really need the money. Stable explosive filler. But they could be our enemies soon. I mean, honestly, who's left to take on after this battle? Is this the last battle? I don't know. It can't be the last war of the game because we would really like to use our newer ships. And I have to say, frankly, the Germans are scary. They're probably going to have this technology by the time they want to build anything with it. I mean, their budget is so low, I think I will take it. It's a good destroyer. We should probably get one with 9 or 8 torpedoes just to really make our... Whoops. Oh. That's very uncommon to sink a large liner when you don't have unrestricted on. That may be the first time I've ever seen it. So very uncommon though. And we will absolutely accept this because battle and support of land combat, 100 victory points, medium. So this could be battle cruiser related. If it is, God help the British. It is. Okay, so we have to use the time. This is the most important thing. We have to bum rush over... Wait, what's our objective? What in God's name is our objective? What the hell kind of vision is this? How the hell are we spotting an unidentified ship? How did they get through? If our vision is this far away, how did we just discover this ship? There's a lot of interesting questions here. Okay, get everyone off AI control. We have an emergency here, obviously. Quad max. Prepare to launch torpedoes. You guys, well, you failed. I don't know how they got by you, but it's okay. We'll somehow make do. Let's go a minute and see what's going on here. Okay, I have a feeling that this is not a ship I need to worry about. And I see we don't have a land target to... What is the point? It's just a battle? I mean... How are we not already determining what this ship is? I don't see any other... Ah, gosh, I have a smear on my monitor. It's going to make things hard to see. Okay, I kind of wiped it out with my bare hand, which is not the way I want to do things with my poor monitor, but I have a lot of smudges. Hopefully somebody can recommend me a good monitor cleaner. Okay, here we go. A CL. Is it really? I don't know, but the Perkins, it can probably take a launch at it. Oof, nice and loud. Let me turn that volume down as well. Okay, whoa! That's why I have... That is why I have... a nice background, so nothing weird happens. But okay, so that's a good launch. It's probably going to be a hit. We'll start launching at this CL as well. I mean, launching, I hope, hitting the CL. Okay, there it is. Oh my god, it's dead. Oh, it's dead. It's a frickin' destroyer. Now, it has the capability of launching, so we're now going to say, don't launch torpedoes, nobody do anything for 10 minutes. Let's go get this guy instead. Which I think is another destroyer. Okay. It is very strange how that all happened, though. Don't let them get to port. I guess the 10 minutes is up. We will not waste any more ammunition. Or try not to. Wait another 10 minutes. Can we close to gunnery range? It does not look like it's going to happen. It actually is a light cruiser. Ah, it would be wonderful to kill that. Oh, we're still up in the grand scheme of things, so I shouldn't be too disappointed by the results so far. Oh, what the heck? I think they're actually going to engage. Let's go down to like 25 and swing south just to see if we can catch somebody unawares. Yeah, you guys just move right up to the edge. Okay, I can see that. I can only tell you guys not to engage for so long before you just choose not to listen. Maybe I can manually target this. No. Yeah, they're still just out of range. We'll get the destroyers to follow us in the end. If we can sink this light cruiser, that'd be a really big win. Okay, and you guys can launch torpedoes again. I don't think there's any reason for you to do that, but good. I like that she's swinging north. Kind of a dumb thing from her perspective, but we're going to turn back. Let's let our battle cruisers get involved, if you don't mind. This is the Great Lakes. I thought she was... Oh yeah, this Pegasus has got some pretty good accuracy. Well, we'll be smart about this and just bring the big guns into play. Ooh. Oh, okay. This could be another big ship. It is. Alright. Squad Max, away we go. Oh, well, what do you know? It's my favorite ship in the world. The Indy. Another, I'm going to say it now, indefatigable. The indefatigable. Oh, man. Okay, so this is tough. And where there's one, there's sometimes more. Destroyers there. Oh, okay, we land a nice early hit. These are big ships. It's going to take more than one of those to bring her down, to even threaten her. But we have a good escort, so I'm willing to duke this out if the Indy wants to give me combat, which it looks like she does. So let's make sure we're focusing on one ship and one ship only. In fact, manual targeting for everyone is going to be the Indy. This is not a question, this is a demand. This is an order. Has to be her. Okay. That's going to be hard. Well, we don't have to worry about destroying a land target. That's the nice thing. Close the range. Close the range. 28 versus 28, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, nobody has a speed advantage here. We've hit her a few times. I like that. Okay, we need you guys to close as much as possible, and you guys have to stay on the inside. Okay, how is this going to work? She's spinning again. Yosemite's avoiding torpedoes. That makes sense, but we're head on. I have to say that's the best angle for us to be. I'll even dodge a little bit back, which probably is not where they expected my ship to go. And we've got to swing. We have to do a lot of torpedo dodging coming at them like this. Okay, we're still landing a few hits. Let's... Whoa! What in God's name? We have a glitch. The ship just jumped. Heavy flooding. Wow. What the heck's going on with you? That's okay. We can split them? That doesn't seem like a great idea. Why do we have these guys? Have you lost your rudder? No. No, I'm not exactly sure what's going on here. Ah. Woo! Okay, it makes sense that we're avoiding torpedoes, right? Because we just walked into the destroyer spreads. Getting hit by torpedo, blah, 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 is very fortuitous, but I still stand by my original statement. Heading nose on. How many ships get hit nose on? I don't know. I don't know like the history of every ship that's ever been out there in World War II, but I actually can't think of any that were hit nose on. I mean, even when you're playing Silent Hunter, even when you're like in any of these games where you're trying to model the torpedoes moving towards target, it's nearly impossible to hit a ship that's nose on. So anyway, let's try to gun down these destroyers, please, because that's the big concern here. Okay, we are still landing a few hits. She's landing a few hits too, but... Oh, beautiful. The Jarrett really kicked back. That's some good damage. We somehow managed to damage only her front guns, firing at her while she's retreating, so all of her valuable guns are intact. This is just a little unfortunate the way that happened, but that's okay. We'll get these light cruisers in front of us. Get these destroyers in front of us as fast as possible. Okay. Yeah, we're actually doing some good damage already. Oh, look at that. Holy cow. Oh my goodness. And just like that, she's defenseless. She has nothing but her secondaries. It's the perfect time for us to move in and finish her off, right? I mean, the U-70's fine. We don't have to worry about her getting hit by torpedoes. Boy, just laying on a number. It's just two. Just can you imagine? I'm imagining it was two different hits, right? And I'm imagining one hit, the turret blows up, and then another hit. Maybe it's not as dramatic. Like the second one just wrecks the turret, but it doesn't cause a great explosion. Just renders it inoperable. Oh man, just terrifying for the crew on board, just knowing how close they're getting to being picked apart. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's the old 1-2-3 punch. Holy cow. So we'll turn back away. No point in staying in this fight. We've got what we came for. We'll let the light cruisers hopefully pin down the rest of these destroyers. We're just going to get the hell out of here. Nighttime, no place for a battle cruiser to be. Yeah, we'll lay on some suppressing fire. We'll even chase. We can chase with the light cruisers, as long as I have destroyers as escorts. Ah, high speeds increases flooding. Well, we can go down to cruise now. I think we're okay to get out of here. On both these ships. The U-70 will eventually pair back up with the Jarrett. We'll get everyone to go down to cruise in this group. That way they'll all play nicely together. And then we'll just keep chasing the destroyers away. I mean, even if the Pegasus wants to get involved, it's probably not a smart thing for her to do. Yeah, we definitely have this Gala destroyed. Next Gala. Kind of screening for the heavy ships to withdraw. The U-70 has paired up again. I think, even though these are all Cunninghams, and I'd like to save them, they might even be worth more than the... No, these Great Lake classes are really something. Gosh, 7 6-inch broadside, that's fantastic. Oh, nice. So we probably have gunned down this Gala. Or Gala? Gala? I think it's Gala. 4-inch guns, 6 torpedoes. I mean, so we would like to sink these. Just don't want to sink them so badly that I lose a ship. How's the U-70 doing? Yeah. She's got her flooding controlled. That's nice to see. Okay, hit this one a couple more times. Parting blows. Yeah, but if they pursue, of course we'll you know, give them something to think about. Looks like they are pursuing. Does not seem like a wise idea. This one's sinking. That's it. A good battle to follow up the last one with. We might as well oh my god. Holy moly. No. Okay, actually I'm gonna go to line abreast, turn together, so that we both turn. My goodness. Where did these guys come from? Get up here quickly. The radio comes in. Alright, we're doing some good damage to these ships if they are destroyers. So, I've never done that before, this maneuver. I should have been doing this all along, so you can pencil this one down if you haven't done this before. Oh, heavy guns. We got another one. Okay. Woo, raise the alarms. These guys are going in full torpedoes ahead. Line abreast turn ahead meant that the Yosemite didn't lag behind the Jarrett and possibly suffer a torpedo barrage. Looks like we're up against, yep, a battle cruiser. And this is going to be pretty funny the way this goes down, because we're going to have my light cruisers. Oh, yep, that's the other Indy. Okay, this is going to be crazy. So let's get you guys to pull away. You can come back, but let's let the destroyers do their thing. This is their time to shine. So, fleet, whatever mode, engage. And this is a fair fight. Two battle cruisers, but they are coming at us in detail. Okay, let's move slow. Yes. It is time. Fire everything. Looks like she was already firing some torpedoes. That's a fair spread. We're close enough that this should be doing some major damage. Let's actually turn back towards. We might be able to do some good damage here. Yeah, actually, we'll keep coming. And we have the Great Lakes down here. If any of these hit, I really hope they do. Oh, yeah, looks good. We should get at least one of those. Oh, critical hit on the Jared. Fire control damage. That's not going to help her much. We will continue to lob some torpedoes at our target. And that's not a very good angle, but, you know, we just need to hit with as many as we can. Soften them up as much as possible. Okay, friendly ship line fire, that's fine. We can always detach the McCall after this. Get her to go home. And as I said, we have these other light cruisers moving in. Possibly could be dangerous. Okay, got her once. Looking like we can get her again. One of her turrets shut down, another one disabled. Let's get everyone continue your fire. Continue firing everything. The idea is use our destroyers to win this fight. The Perkins probably doesn't have an angle. Oh. Okay, we'll do it. I don't think that's going to be useful, but it's a nice lead. Before the light cruisers get here, who have not fired any of their torpedoes, they have 6 per broadside, which is amazing. It's plenty of torpedoes. And I think we're going to get a few more hits here, so yeah, let's get these guys back on the job. Let's go nice and slow and see how this goes out, how this plays out. And we will have to go starboard side eventually, where we have 2 extra torpedoes. But for now, we'll chase around with the port side, launch all our torpedoes, all our center line, and all our port ones. Ah, we did nab her with 1 extra. We're still hitting her with our guns. Guns, guns, guns. Lots more torpedoes coming at her. Did we even hit this other one? I don't know. I don't know what she's doing. We're not quite in range with our light cruisers. But yeah, we've done a good number on this ship. Oh yeah. Lots of torpedoes in the water, and that looks like it'll be a hit. One of those 2 should be. Jared is avoiding torpedoes. That makes sense. They do have at least one barrage, right? Okay, Indy hit with 4 more. That's a total of, let's just count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. She's a goner. We saw that most ships are succumbing to like 3. We're just going to pull away right away. So let's go back to let's stay line abreast for now, just because we're going to turn away. It looks like we're actually engaging this light cruiser, which I'm going to tell them to engage specifically. So please, yes. No, don't. I don't really care about firing torpedoes. Just set your target as this ship. Perfect. Good. Because we really need to gun this thing down. I think it's a destroyer. I mean, I'm pretty sure. Let's just gun it down so that our own destroyers don't face have no fear of repercussion. And this thing, I'm sure it's already a goner. 4 torpedoes at the same time. Now, what's interesting is, okay, first of all, no, 4 torpedoes at the same time. Yeah, this thing there's no way it survives. No way that with 7, was it 7 or 6? I already forgot. Okay, just 6, quote unquote, just 6. So with 6 torpedoes, we're sure she's a goner. Why? You can't even, like, what? Now, if these all hit in the same area, which they didn't, 4 in the same turn meant that they wouldn't be hitting in the same spot. They should be, that's a spread, actually, just getting really, really lucky. But a lot of the techniques that you would use for damage control, like listing or counter flooding to prevent a list and all that, it becomes ineffective when you have too much flooding. And this is absolutely the case. So if you took 6 torpedoes over the course of like 10 hours or even 6 hours, that means one thing, but taking them all at this time just means that where does fire control even go? I mean, where does damage control even run to? So probably this is the end of them. Yeah, she's dead in the water. It looks like she's a goner. I just wish I knew if this ship is going to sink or not. Yeah, this was a very successful engagement already. Okay, we got her. No more torpedoes. Turn off the fleet engagement. And let's go to line ahead now. And we'll just saunter away at a cruise speed. Pull away here. Aha, there it is. It's a destroyer and it's surely sinking. India's still making trouble for us. I mean, not. I guess she's not firing anything, but let's get out of here with our ships. Pull everyone back north. Okay, turn together. Good. Good, good, good. And we'll take a second look at the carnage with our light cruisers. I mean, are you guys going really slow? 17, that's interesting. Okay, so just get on out of here. We can speed up to normal. That'll probably make things a little better. So we saw the Indy there. What is she doing? We know she's going to sink. Now which direction is home for us? Back to Boston, I guess. No, I guess DC. Doesn't, yeah, I guess DC's closer. It is. Okay. Get these guys to head on home. And let the light cruisers have a little bit of fun with the already sinking ships. Dare we? Oh god. Why'd you do it? Don't think this destroyer needed anymore. I'm surprised that we can't identify this. I guess it's so wrecked. It no longer makes sense of what the ship is. 6 torpedoes later. Okay, there it is. So do you have any more torpedoes? You do. I don't know why she's moving at all, but let's just end that once and for all. There it is. That's 8 torpedoes, and I feel pretty comfortable leaving the ship with only 8 torpedoes in her side. We'll slow down to cruise, and we'll also move on over to DC. Okay, and that's probably going to conclude this battle. There it is. What? Wait, what? What? Oh! The lightning's here. Ha! So those battlecruisers did get pulled up for this engagement. I don't know where they are, and they're apparently engaging something, which is interesting. Let's go investigate. Where would they be? Huh. Can I find out where they are? Sometime. Oh, she's taking damage too. Ah, she's down here. Okay, go save her. I don't know what she's doing, but let's go save her. Let's save her with the light cruisers. They're not quite as fast, but we'll get there. Let's go save her. I don't know why she took any damage. Oh, she's up there now. Whoops. I saw her turn left. Oh, there she is. Okay. Stay with her. Follow her around for a while. Oh god, where'd she go? Ah, she's way over here. Alright, I hope she just stays out of trouble now. Okay, good. So we did it. So we had 3 battlecruisers, and it ended up being 0 ships lost for 2 battlecruisers, 2 of their newest ones, and 3 more destroyers. I mean, this was really salt in the wound. Oh gosh. take a look if this count was correct. Torpedoes, 8. Ouch. 2 in a destroyer, which is horrifying by itself. Yeah. One of them was the flash fire. Yep. And this is the crazy one where we had 2 hits in the same minute that destroyed 2 turrets. The Jarrett, man, just that was a really on point barrage. And I think that I think we're only sporting 14-inch guns. I mean, only. Oh, the Jarrett actually had a turret destroyed. That's right. So light damage, yeah. 15. Okay, so that is something. The Jarrett and the U-70 were paired up. I didn't even realize this. They're 2 different classes. I thought that the Jarrett was also a U-70 class, but no, it's not. Huh. I did not even think about that. That means the Jarrett might only have torpedo protection 2. It's something I want to look at. And then the Andromeda, I mean, what can you say? 8 torpedoes is... it's going to ruin anyone's day. It looks like that she was actually okay for 6 of the torpedoes for a small amount of time. No, she wasn't. In the same minute, she did start sinking. Okay. High speed increases flooding. That's why I like to drive those enemy ships around when you can, to force them to sacrifice a little bit of flooding to avoid, or to basically force them into high speed maneuvers, which increase their flooding. Pretty straightforward battle. Didn't leave anything on the table. Took pretty much everything. Gained 2 prestige points. Why? Thank you. This also helps our unrest, but let's say yes, Battle of Bermuda, that's fine. I think that's in God's name, they're still blockading us? This is very bizarre. First of all, I'm kind of enjoying it because we just keep sinking their ships. Yeah, what do you know? Okay, they can't blockade us anymore. 70 to 58. Woo! Finally pulled ahead. So I guess that was the last turn that'll happen. I'm still surprised that Germany, with their almost 2-to-1, what the hell's going on in Germany? Why, with like basically 2-to-1, are they not actually greater than them in points? I don't know what's going on. I'm not getting rating events. Doesn't Germany, did they set all their ships on rating? Well, anyways, I might just call this video to a close here because we've had a great success. I don't want to get into another battle. It's already 33 minutes. So let's make this a shorter episode. Very successful shorter episode. Not really sure how we're going to deal with things. I think that's just the end of the British. We'll take one more look at the Almanac. Let's actually dive in and see what kind of ships they have. I mean, look at the ships sunk. This is our first war with them, right? Like, look at this list. My God. It's just horrifying. It's so many ships. I was hoping they would let me, excuse me, shift click and actually get a count, but I'm sure, what is it, 15 plus 4 plus 2? 7. So it's like 15 and 7. 22 capital ships destroyed already. My God, I've lost 3 capital ships over the course of, and 2 of them in this war, over the entire series. Great Britain lost 20 plus in a couple months. It's brutal. Okay, well, let's see what ships they have left alive. Some bulwarks, some ocean, which those are reasonable. Actually, I'm surprised. Like, they're pretty darn good for being a 29,000 ton ship. Where's the chink in their armor? It seems too good for this tonnage. I mean, it seems quite good. That's a scary ship. The Benbow, which is not as scary. So you can see that they sacrificed armor for speed on this one. which doesn't scare me. But this one they sacrificed the speed for armor, which does scare me. Furious. Not too scary either. 5 centerline turrets. Pretty high armor. Extremely high speed, so it's basically a battle cruiser. And the glorious 16-inch guns. Very strange configuration. This is the kind of ship that if we got into an engagement with her, we'd like to go either nose on, chase on, or we'd like to essentially flee from her, or only move away from her or towards her at slight angles. Hopefully allowing her not to have a broadside. And low armor too. I'm not too worried about that one. They have a camera down, which, yeah, this is a scary ship just because 16-inch guns. And they are in super firing positions. I mean, these are 16 as well. Technically more, 12, 16 versus what, 10, 16? Yeah. Interesting ship designs. And they're building, for some reason, a 30,000 ton ship still. Seems a little bit late in the game to be building that kind of ship. Let's see, I haven't run into a Tiger yet. That's also not very scary, extremely low armor. And they should be careful with their flash fire turrets. I mean, their turret armor. Lion, let's take a look at this. Not a threat at all, though pretty high armor. And they still have 2 more Indefatigables, which they won't let me click on. There we go. And yeah, those are pretty scary. Huh, interesting. And they're actually building some new class, the Ariadne class armor cruiser. So those are the things that we may look forward to facing if we get some more encounters. So until the next episode, thanks for watching and take care.